Hello, it is Tuesday, and you know what that means? There's so many books out today. I'm going to go through a lot of stocks because I am covering for Anne. It's just me. So if you missed the title of any of these, do you know where to check? That's right, the new releases page. Up first, Stanley Tucci, What I Ate in 1 Year. It's literally just him telling us about what he ate, and it's perfect. Like, I could ask nothing more of Stanley Tucci. Just describe foods to me. I love it. Al Pacino is out with Sonny Boy. Al Pacino will not be describing what he ate to you, but he will be describing a lot of movies he was in. Huge release today, Bob Woodward's War, if you want to be up to date on political events. Local author and reporter Jared Sullivan is out with Valley So Low, which covers an environmental disaster in Tennessee. John Grisham and Jim McCloskey are out with Framed. This is a nonfiction work from John Grisham covering wrongful accusations and the judicial system in America. A book that I will probably be buying for myself and so will many people on our staff. So if you want a copy, order it now before we all buy them. Still Life with Remorse by Myra Kalman, who I love her work. A book that was written specifically for me and nobody else. Just kidding, it's for a lot of people. Daniel Lavery, Women's Hotel, which is a 1960s women's hotel. I love Daniel since The Toast. Do you remember The Toast? I loved that website. John Larison is out with The Ancients, if you want some dystopian literary fiction. We have Olive E. Blake with a story collection, January, Stories of Love, Magic, and Betrayal. And Ruby Dixon is out with Bull Moon Rising, if you want a romance with a minotaur. And up next, we have Elise.
Hi, everyone. Hey, we had a great event last night. We had Riley Keough. She was at Belmont. I want to give a shout out to Pat, who watches the Laydown Diaries all the time. It was nice to meet you. From Here to the Great Unknown. We do have a few signed copies left. Then tonight, we have Ruta Sepetys and Steve Schenken, the Bletchley Riddle, and Rayanne is going to tell you a little more about that. You can still register, I believe. There are few seats left. And I also want to say, if you come to the event, this is like the coolest thing. I'm coming to the event, Rayanne.
Yay.
You can get a spy pen. And I got to do it this way. Ooh, I'm not going to tell you what's on there, because then I'd have to kill you. Not really, but a spy pen. It's very cool. Then the next night, that would be Wednesday night, we have Joy Jordan Lake, Echoes of Us. And this is just a beautiful book. There are a few seats left. That is in store, hardcover or paperback, and they will be signed. And then Friday, I believe it's sold out, but we do have Louise Erdrich, and you will hopefully, if you get on it now, you can get a signed copy of The Mighty Red. I absolutely adored this book. And then Saturday for story time, we have The Make Believers. This is Ryan Seacrest and his sister, Meredith Seacrest Leach. And she is going to be here. And this is The Make Believers. And it's just about using your imagination and make believe. And it's so much fun. And then next week, I did want to just highlight The Love Elixir of Augusta Stern. And this is Linda Loyman. And she's going to be here next week. And there are some seats left. So be sure and register for it. And then I just want to recommend this book because I went absolutely dog crazy about it. And this is Gray Malin. This is just dogs, and it's not just dogs. I want to hold this close, and it doesn't really matter where you turn. You see these beautiful, hysterical dogs in all their glamour, and it is in Beverly Hills, and they're in Paris, and they're surfing, and so London, Beverly Hills, Paris. It's hysterical. Their clothing, their hats, their sunglasses. I just laughed and laughed and had the best morning. Speaking of the best morning, I now get to turn it over to the fabulous Rayanne.
Thanks, amazing Elise. I too am so excited about the Joy Jordan Lake book and Linda Loyman. I've read both of those and love them. Hi, how about some kids' books? This is going to be the November Spark Book Club pick, but it comes out today, so I'll let you know about it. This is Pied by Avion Lee. It's about a boy who finds out he's not just a piper, but a pied piper, the most feared kind, so he's got to keep it a secret, trained to learn about his abilities. It's such a fun book, such a great cover. It's out today, but in first week of November, Spark Book Club members, you'll get your book. I am so excited about today's event. with Ruta Sepetys and Steve Sheinkin because I have read the Bletchley Riddle and it's amazing. World War II, brother and sister. The brother works at Bletchley Park. The sister decides she could help him, and they're looking for their missing mother. Spies, motorcycles, amazing. Also for middle grade readers, Garth Nix, We Do Not Welcome Our 10-Year-Old Overlord. How about that title, huh? Fun, spooky book for middle graders. Another middle grade book, Thea and the Mischief Makers, Tracy Badua, about a goblin who comes down and tries to wreck a town. YA, Z.R. Eller, No Better Than Beast, a Nutcracker retelling. And Alexa Dunn's latest thriller, The Bitter End, about teens trapped in a cabin in a ski cabin in a snowstorm. A big stack of picture books out today. Here are a few. Wonder and Awe by Annie Herzig. This is about a snowman and a girl who make friends. She'll be here for story time in a few weeks. Take a look at the calendar. Bella Ballerina by Sharon M. Draper and Ebony Glenn, about a little ballerina who's a little afraid but makes it with the help of her friends. You Are Not Sleepy by Mark Teague, about a little pig who really wants to go to bed, but he's not sleepy. All the Books by Haley Rocco and John Rocco, about this little guy who wants to keep all the books for himself, then finds the library and sharing. 2 books in a series that I know you're going to be excited about today. Night Owl and the Early Bird by Christopher Denise. Night Owl, we sold so many copies of that and loved it so much, and now we have a new book. And Reese Witherspoon has a new Busy Betty out today, just in time for Christmas shopping. Busy Betty and the Perfect Christmas Present. And we have a few signed copies. Thanks for listening. Thanks for shopping at Parnassus.